Did you know that with just one bottle of hydrogen peroxide, commonly known as oxygenated water or simply peroxide, cheap and easy to find at any pharmacy, you can turn it into a versatile go-to helper for healthcare, beauty, and even household chores? From treating sinus infections, whitening teeth, and fighting acne, to deodorizing musty towels and even cleaning fruits and vegetables, all of it can be done thanks to this seemingly ordinary compound. In today's video, we're going to uncover 20 surprising uses for hydrogen peroxide that you'll definitely want to know. 1. Treating sinus infections. Sinus infections are one of the most uncomfortable problems people face, especially when the weather changes. They often cause nasal congestion, difficulty breathing, dull headaches, and even insomnia due to a constantly blocked nose. Instead of relying too heavily on antibiotics or chemical nasal sprays, you can make use of hydrogen peroxide, a simple, affordable, and much safer solution. The method is very easy. Dilute hydrogen peroxide with water in a ratio of 1 part peroxide to 4 parts clean water. Pour the mixture into a nasal spray bottle or neti pot, then gently spray or drip it into each nostril. The solution helps eliminate infection-causing bacteria, break down mucus, clear the nasal passages, and provide instant relief. By using it regularly every day, you'll notice a significant reduction in sinus infection symptoms, easier breathing, and even better sleep quality. 2. Antibacterial mouthwash. Bad breath, yellow teeth, or that uncomfortable feeling caused by bacteria in the mouth are common concerns for many people. Instead of relying only on commercial mouthwashes loaded with artificial flavors and chemicals, you can use hydrogen peroxide as a natural, safe, and effective alternative. The method is simple. Dilute hydrogen peroxide with clean water in a 1-to-1 ratio. Swish the mixture around in your mouth for about 30 seconds to 1 minute. This solution works as a powerful antibacterial rinse, killing odor-causing bacteria, cleaning away plaque, and leaving your breath fresher. Not only that, hydrogen peroxide also has a natural whitening effect, helping your smile look brighter over time. Plus, with regular use, it can even help reduce tonsil stones, a common cause of persistent bad breath and throat irritation. This is one of those simple yet surprisingly effective hacks for daily oral care. 3. Acne treatment. Acne is a nightmare for many people, especially those with sensitive skin or who are constantly exposed to pollution. Instead of spending a fortune on expensive skincare products, you can use hydrogen peroxide as an incredibly effective antibacterial toner. This compound has the ability to kill the bacteria living inside your pores, the main culprit behind inflamed pimples and pus-filled breakouts. The method is straightforward. After thoroughly cleansing your face, dilute hydrogen peroxide with water. Soak a cotton pad in the solution and gently apply it to the affected areas. The mixture works by disinfecting the skin, drying out pimples, and tightening pores, leaving your skin feeling cleaner and more refreshed. With consistent use over time, you'll notice a clear improvement: reduced acne, less swelling and inflammation, and a smoother overall texture. Just keep in mind not to overuse it throughout the day, as it can cause dryness or irritation if applied too often. 4. Earwax Removal. Earwax is a natural protective layer for the body, but when it builds up too much, it can cause itching, blockages, and even reduce hearing ability. Many people have the habit of using cotton swabs or sharp objects to remove earwax, but this method is not only ineffective, it can also scratch the ear canal or lead to infection. Hydrogen peroxide offers a much safer alternative. The process is simple. Just place a few drops of low-concentration hydrogen peroxide, usually 3%, directly into your ear. As it reacts, the solution will create tiny bubbles that help soften and break down hardened earwax. After a few minutes, you can tilt your head to let the liquid and wax drain out, or gently wipe it away with a soft tissue. By doing this periodically as needed, you'll keep your ears clean and clear without relying on risky tools. It's a simple, safe, and surprisingly effective tip for maintaining daily ear hygiene. 5. Athlete's foot relief. Athlete's foot is a common condition, especially for people who wear closed shoes for long periods of time, which leaves the feet damp and stuffy. Typical symptoms include itching, peeling skin, unpleasant odor, and sometimes painful cracks. Instead of relying solely on creams or oral medications, you can use hydrogen peroxide as a highly effective supporting treatment. The method is simple. Dilute hydrogen peroxide with clean water in a 1-to-1 ratio. Pour the mixture into a spray bottle and apply it directly to the affected areas every night before bed. You can also soak your feet in the solution for 10 to 15 minutes, allowing it to penetrate deeper and work more effectively. Thanks to its strong antibacterial and antifungal properties, hydrogen peroxide helps eliminate harmful microorganisms, relieve itching and burning, and reduce unpleasant foot odor. With regular use, you'll notice your feet becoming cleaner, fresher, and much healthier. 6. Disinfecting children's toys. Toys are an everyday companion for kids, but at the same time, they can harbor countless germs, dirt, and even mold, especially since children often handle them with their hands or put them in their mouths. Simply rinsing with water isn't enough to get rid of all the harmful bacteria. Hydrogen peroxide is a much safer, more natural, and more effective option compared to many industrial cleaners that may contain harsh chemicals. The method couldn't be easier. Pour hydrogen peroxide into a spray bottle, mist it evenly over the toy's surface, and let it air dry. Thanks to its strong antibacterial properties, the solution kills germs, cleans surfaces, and leaves no harsh odors or harmful chemical residue behind. You can use this method on most types of toys, including plastic, wood, and rubber. By making toy disinfection a regular habit, you'll help protect your child's health while giving parents greater peace of mind. 7. Eliminating musty towel odors. Have you ever noticed that bath towels or washcloths start to develop a musty, moldy smell after a while, even if you've washed them multiple times? The culprit is bacteria and mold trapped deep within the fibers, especially when towels stay damp and don't dry completely. To tackle this problem once and for all, hydrogen peroxide is the perfect solution. The method is simple. Add a small cup of hydrogen peroxide along with a splash of white vinegar to your washing machine when laundering towels. This combination creates a powerful antibacterial and deodorizing effect, killing germs, eliminating mold, and completely removing unpleasant odors. After washing, your towels will come out not only sanitized, but also soft and naturally fresh. It's a super handy trick to keep your towels clean, hygienic, and pleasantly fresh every time you use them. 8. Whitening clothes. White shirts and light-colored clothing often become yellowed or dull over time, especially around the collar, underarms, or sleeves. This not only makes the clothes look old, but can also make you feel less confident when wearing them. Instead of using harsh bleach products that can damage fabric fibers or irritate the skin, you can use hydrogen peroxide as a safe and effective whitening agent. The method is easy. Soak your white clothes in a mixture of water and hydrogen peroxide for about 30 minutes before washing. Thanks to its oxidizing properties, hydrogen peroxide breaks down the molecules that cause yellowing, helping clothes look brighter without harming the material. For even better results, you can add a little baking soda to the mix. Once washed, you'll be pleasantly surprised. Your clothes will look whiter, smell fresher, and feel almost like new. This simple hack is a budget-friendly way to keep your wardrobe looking fresh and spotless. 9. All-purpose cleaner. Cleaning the kitchen, bathroom, or tiled surfaces around the house can feel like a hassle, mainly because most commercial cleaning products have strong odors and contain chemicals that may be harmful to your health. With hydrogen peroxide, you can easily make an all-purpose cleaner that's both effective and safe. The method is simple. Pour 3% hydrogen peroxide into a spray bottle and apply it directly to surfaces that need cleaning, such as sinks, tiles, toilets, stovetops, or even moldy spots on walls. Thanks to its strong oxidizing power, hydrogen peroxide eliminates bacteria, removes stubborn stains, wipes out mold, and leaves surfaces sparkling clean. The best part is, unlike industrial cleaners, hydrogen peroxide doesn't leave behind harsh chemical fumes. Instead, it offers a safer, healthier, and more eco-friendly solution. This is an incredibly handy tip for anyone looking for a cost-effective, safe, and reliable way to keep their home spotless. 10. Washing fruits and vegetables. These days, the fruits and vegetables we buy at markets or supermarkets often carry pesticide residues, preservatives, and dust from transportation. Simply rinsing them with water isn't always enough to remove all these impurities. That's where hydrogen peroxide comes in handy. The method is very simple. Dilute 3% hydrogen peroxide with water in a 1:3 ratio, then soak your produce in the solution for about 5 to 10 minutes. This helps kill bacteria, remove some of the chemical residues on the surface, and even keep fruits and vegetables fresher for longer. After soaking, make sure to rinse thoroughly with clean water before eating. The best part is that hydrogen peroxide naturally breaks down into oxygen and water, leaving behind no harmful residues. It's a safe, affordable way to ensure that you and your family enjoy cleaner, healthier meals. 11. Disinfecting your toothbrush. Your toothbrush is something you use every day to keep your mouth clean, but surprisingly, it's also a hotspot for bacteria buildup. After each brushing, plaque, germs, and even microorganisms from your mouth can cling to the bristles. If not cleaned properly, your toothbrush can quickly turn into a breeding ground for bacteria, reducing the effectiveness of your oral care routine and even posing health risks. The solution is simple. Soak the bristle end of your toothbrush in a 3% hydrogen peroxide solution for about 5 to 10 minutes. Then rinse thoroughly with water and let it air dry. Thanks to its strong antibacterial properties, hydrogen peroxide will kill most of the bacteria and keep your toothbrush fresh and sanitary. It's best to make this a habit at least 2 to 3 times a week, or especially after recovering from an illness, to prevent bacteria from re-entering your system. This is a quick, easy, and highly effective way to protect your oral health and your family's. 12. Cleaning cutting boards and kitchen utensils. Cutting boards and kitchen utensils come into direct contact with food every day. When preparing raw meat, fish, or seafood, bacteria can easily stick to their surfaces and multiply, posing a risk of food poisoning if not cleaned properly. Many people only wash their cutting boards with dish soap, but that alone isn't always enough to fully eliminate germs. With hydrogen peroxide, sanitizing becomes quick and highly effective. The method is simple. After washing your cutting board, knives, or spoons, just spray a layer of 3% hydrogen peroxide onto the surface. Let it sit for a few minutes, then rinse thoroughly with clean water. The solution will kill most bacteria, clean away hidden residues, and give you peace of mind when preparing meals. You can use this trick a few times a week, especially after cutting raw meat. It's a safe, inexpensive, and powerful way to protect your family's health from foodborne bacteria. 13. Removing odors from plastic containers and water bottles. Over time, plastic containers and water bottles often develop unpleasant odors, especially if they've been used to store foods with strong smells like curry, fish sauce, or coffee. These odors cling tightly to the plastic, making regular dish soap washing ineffective. To get rid of them completely, hydrogen peroxide is a simple and safe solution. Here's how: pour a small amount of hydrogen peroxide into the container or bottle, add clean water, shake well, and let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. The strong oxidizing properties of hydrogen peroxide will break down odor-causing molecules while also killing bacteria lingering on the surface. Afterward, just rinse thoroughly with clean water. This method leaves your containers and bottles fresh and odor-free, extending their lifespan and giving you peace of mind when storing food or drinks. It's an especially useful trick for anyone who regularly packs lunch or carries water to work or school. 14. Soaking dish sponges. Dish sponges are a staple in every kitchen, but few people realize they're actually one of the dirtiest items in the house. Over time, grease, food particles, and moisture build up inside them, creating the perfect breeding ground for bacteria and mold. If not cleaned regularly, these germs can spread to your dishes and potentially harm your family's health. The solution is simple. Soak your sponge in a 3% hydrogen peroxide solution for 10 to 15 minutes. Then rinse thoroughly and let it air dry. With its strong antibacterial properties, hydrogen peroxide kills most of the bacteria and mold clinging to the sponge, keeping it cleaner and extending its lifespan. It's best to do this a few times each week, along with replacing sponges regularly. This small habit makes a big difference in keeping your dishes, cookware, and kitchen environment safe and sanitary. 15. Whitening your nails. Over time, nails can become yellowed from exposure to chemicals, nail polish, or even daily habits. This not only makes your hands look less attractive, but can also affect your confidence. Instead of spending money at a nail salon, you can easily use hydrogen peroxide at home as a simple and budget-friendly solution. Here's how. Mix 3% hydrogen peroxide with water in a 1:2 ratio. Then soak your nails in the solution for 5 to 10 minutes. The oxidizing properties of hydrogen peroxide help lift stains and remove discoloration, restoring your nails' natural brightness. After soaking, rinse with clean water and apply a nourishing oil to keep your nails strong and healthy. If you do this once or twice a week, you'll gradually notice your nails becoming clearer, healthier, and naturally more beautiful, without the need for harsh chemicals. It's a quick and practical tip for anyone who loves having clean, elegant-looking hands. 16. Plant care hydrogen peroxide isn't just useful for cleaning. It can also be a great companion for plant lovers. When diluted with water and added to the soil, it breaks down into water and oxygen. The extra oxygen helps aerate the soil, allowing roots to breathe better, grow stronger, and resist pests and diseases more effectively. On top of that, hydrogen peroxide has the ability to kill mold and bacteria that cause root rot, one of the most common reasons why plants die. The method is simple. Mix 1 part of 3% hydrogen peroxide with about 10 parts water, then use it to water the base of the plant or lightly mist the leaves once a week. After a while, you'll notice your plants looking greener, with shinier leaves and fewer pest problems. This is a natural, safe, and budget-friendly alternative to many expensive chemical treatments. Perfect for both indoor houseplants and homegrown vegetables. 17. Pet stain remover for households with dogs or cats. Accidents on the floor or carpet are almost unavoidable. The unpleasant odor from pet urine can be tough to eliminate, even after repeated cleaning. Luckily, hydrogen peroxide offers an effective and safe solution. Thanks to its strong oxidizing properties, it doesn't just neutralize the smell but also kills bacteria, restoring freshness to your living space. Here's how to do it. First, blot up as much of the liquid as possible using paper towels or a dry cloth. Next, pour 3% hydrogen peroxide directly onto the stain and let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes so it can work its magic. Finally, wipe the area clean with water. If the stain is on a carpet or sofa, it's best to pour the peroxide into a spray bottle and lightly mist the area to avoid soaking the fabric. By applying this method regularly, you won't have to worry about lingering odors, and you'll also prevent bacteria from spreading, keeping your home safe and fresh. This is definitely a handy trick every pet parent should know. 18. Disinfecting toilets and drains. Toilets and drains are common breeding grounds for bacteria, mold, and unpleasant odors, all of which can directly impact household hygiene and comfort. Instead of relying on harsh chemical cleaners that may cause irritation, hydrogen peroxide provides a safer, and eco-friendly alternative. The method is simple. Pour 1 cup of 3% hydrogen peroxide directly into the toilet bowl or down the drain, then let it sit for 20 to 30 minutes. During this time, the solution works to kill bacteria, break down grime, and neutralize foul odors. Afterward, lightly scrub with a brush and flush with water. By applying this routine once a week, you can keep your bathroom fresh, sanitary, and odor-free, without worrying about harmful chemical residues. It's a safe, affordable way to maintain a healthier living environment for your entire family. 19. Whitening fabric shoes. White fabric shoes often lose their brightness over time, turning yellowish or stained in ways that regular soap can't fully clean. This can make the shoes look old and worn out. Fortunately, you can easily revive them at home using hydrogen peroxide. Here's how. Mix 3% hydrogen peroxide with a little baking soda and water to form a paste. Dip a soft brush into the mixture and scrub it evenly across the surface of the shoes, paying special attention to yellowed or stained areas. Once covered, leave the shoes out in direct sunlight for 2 to 3 hours to let the paste dry and activate its whitening effect. Finally, rinse the shoes with clean water and let them air dry naturally. The result is a pair of fabric shoes that look bright and fresh again, without the need for harsh chemical bleaches or professional cleaning services. This simple trick is especially useful for students or anyone who loves wearing white shoes, helping you step out with confidence every time. 20. Cleaning mirrors and glass. Over time, mirrors and glass surfaces often accumulate dust, water stains, or fingerprints, leaving them cloudy and dull. Many people resort to commercial glass cleaners, but hydrogen peroxide is a cheaper, safer, and readily available alternative. The method is simple. Pour 3% hydrogen peroxide into a spray bottle, mist it directly onto the glass or mirror surface, then wipe clean with a soft cloth or dry paper towel. Thanks to its oxidizing and antibacterial properties, hydrogen peroxide effectively removes dirt, kills surface bacteria, and restores a streak-free shine. Unlike many industrial cleaners, it doesn't leave behind harsh chemical smells or white streaks. This makes it a cost-effective and safe cleaning solution, helping you keep your living space bright and spotless with ease. So, with just a simple bottle of hydrogen peroxide, we've uncovered 20 surprising uses, from healthcare and beauty to household cleaning, and even food safety. It's truly an affordable, safe solution that delivers results beyond expectations. Have you ever tried any of these hacks yourself? Share your experience in the comments below so others can learn from it too. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on more useful tips. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.